sorry, I stopped the video with that. And so, anyways, these last teeny episode, we met Cave Johnson, and I somehow made it to that. Don't know how. But anyways, sorry that I stopped that episode really, really quickly. That was my bad. And
there's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our
we met Cave Johnson and Carolyn.
I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. I loved it. Yeah, this part also had me stumped for a while. So yeah, you just... But yeah, there's a theory that Cave Johnson is actually Shell's dad. And Shell is the main character. Or who you are. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell. Don't smell anything, so I'm good.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch.
Question: how do they have the new one? The new, like, erase portals thingy? I can't remember what it's called. Because in Portal 1, it was these little dots. A lot of little dots going back and forth through it. And then it actually became a field.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
He has a turret. That's the portal gun. It's a turret. Not a gun, it's a turret. No, I missed! This stuff is so much fun to play around with.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I like Cave. Cave is funny.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
That made me think to do something. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills around here. I can talk about the control group all darn day. boom. Then we go boing, 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 boing. Now you might say, dude, there's some right there. I don't care. This is too much fun. Go right there. And we go all the way over here.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Yeah, if you actually do get covered with the repulsion gel, it just is, kind of clears off. So yeah, 6 minutes into our video, not too shabby.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
It makes a happy face.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Ramps are expensive. Let's see, where else? So yeah, I kind of paint everything. Well, not really everything, but honestly, I don't really care where it goes anymore. I just need it. Get over there! In the middle. Boing! Actually, one time I think
that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it, so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Yeah, you don't tell that stuff, people, that type of stuff, Dad, or else they will become stressed. Anyway, so I'm gonna be playing for the rest of the time, but we only have a minute left, so.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're gonna need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
But yeah, by the way, that one erases all.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I don't know how you guys did. Anyway, so please subscribe and like down in the description.